4:20 p.m. headed out, feed the critters, and I just spotted this. Yeah, if we can get it to focus. Drop that down just a little bit. So, yeah, continues on, even though, well, as far as I'm concerned, once again, it's applications to basically keep the skies clear, if you will. 4:40 p.m. and on the balcony, aka the crow's nest, and blur now, and there we go, coming this way. And yes, there's other aircraft that can, well, that I can hear. But of course, I've gotten pretty decent at distinguishing the difference between sounds from the nearby highway and that, of course, compared to that of the sounds overhead. Now let's go ahead. Oh, we can, yeah. Well, there's that. Yeah, anomaly, if you will. Are we still in focus? Yeah, I guess. I really shouldn't be wasting storage on this, but you know, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just pause it, and we'll wait for this goober to get a little closer. Alright, well, it didn't take long for him to really sneak up on us, and whatever kind of craft that this actually is, well, at one point it seemed as though it was struggling against air currents. And if you know anything about aeronautics, which, you know, I'm not very well versed in said subject, when it comes to these aircraft flying in all different directions, understand that most generally, especially with your commercial airliners, they tend to go with the flow of air currents, right? At least that is what I was taught many years back. And there's very specific reasons for that. But I digress. Okay, we have one up here that is flying that is very difficult to actually see. No trail whatsoever. Okay, well, he just went behind the uppermost branches here. So whether or not we actually captured that one, it's hard telling, because that was one that really fell under the definition of a no-see-um. Alright, so anyways, at 4:45 p.m., we can see how low this greater light is above the horizon here. And like I stated in my earlier content, that it gets, well, since that resetting of time by not just an hour, because every time that we have a reset, there is minutes involved beyond just that hour time frame. Okay? And this is an observance of mine that I have had over quite a few years now. But anyways, so yeah, 6 o'clock, we got dark last night. But basically, with that time change, well, let's just state that there's deception involved with that as well. And I could go further into explanation, but, well, once again, that is a topic that I've already discussed in content of the past history within this channel. So, with all of what we have seen, I believe that is enough to where I'm just going to go ahead and end the recordings for this day. And, well, if you've been following along, thank you ever so kindly. It is highly appreciated. And as always, take care and have yourselves a great one. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and add this on. I came out here because I felt the need to check on the cats for certain reasons, of which I will not describe right now. And there we have our, well, early harvest moon, if you will. Which, of course, it was stated that this was to occur Wednesday night. But then the full moon can last up to 4 to 5 days or nights, excuse me. And of course, so many other channels will be recording this in its full glory, if you will. Anyways, as I was headed out here, yeah, I seen another nice contrail. Alright, I guess that's good. So, yeah. And, well, it's possible this might be the extent of what I'll show pertaining to this full harvest moon. unless I should happen to catch anything strange. I'm actually quite surprised that it is being allowed to be so visible, if you will. Oh, and we're supposed to drop down to 40 degrees Fahrenheit by morning, and then I lost interest. Alright, that is good. And as always, take care and have a great one. And eventually, I will have more content from this flip side of reality.